Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Yes, we're back into the Premier League. Obviously, the last two games haven't been great for Chelsea, but we keep our heads up and we move forward. We know what this team can do, so I don't think we should be worried. Anyway, before I get into all of that, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, it's just, oh man, it's a sad time for Chelsea, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Anyway, let's take a breather. Let's think about it. And let's get right into it. So, Chelsea versus Southampton this weekend. It's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully, the boys can, brush off, Turin and the game against City, and just look forward to that and put their best foot forward. I'm starting to think that they might be a change from Thomas Tuchel. I'm not too sure. There might be some formation change, or there might be a lot of personnel change. I think looking at his press conference after the loss against Juventus, he wasn't really, there was something in him that told me that, a lot of things are going to change now. Certain players are not going to be able to play. And obviously, in his last press conference, he spoke about the comments that Antonio Conte had to say about Lukaku and not using Lukaku properly. I think a lot of that comes down to the players surrounding Lukaku. I think we still have this mentality that we don't have a man up front. We don't have a stable person up front, and they continue to pass the ball left and right. And although that worked last season when maybe we had a Timo Werner who wasn't that target man, now that we do have a target man, we're basically wasting it. So I think there needs to be more direct play from Chelsea. It's something that we've been missing. And if you look at the game in Turin, it wasn't a horrible game. It wasn't like Chelsea played bad, but we weren't as direct as Juventus, and we need to start being direct in order to win games against bigger teams like this. And it's the same for City. That direct play is missing. And before, we had the luxury of having maybe a Willian at his prime, or an Eden Hazard who would take the game on, take the ball and run in between 2-3 defenders in the center of the park. But now we don't have that. And again, against Juventus, when we were going wide, no one was crossing the ball. So there's a few things that need changing, but I have faith in Tuchel to be able to make those changes, and and just hopefully maybe even go to a back four. Who knows? For games against, because we have a nice run of games now. Obviously, the international break is coming up, and that's going to mess things up again. But hopefully, this nice run of games is where we can put our foot forward. Win a few games, get back into the winning mentality, and continue our progress in the league. And obviously, we have Malmo in the Champions League, so it should be interesting. Now, looking at the game this weekend, obviously Southampton, I don't know, we should be able to win this game. We should be able to win this game comfortably, but we never know what's going to happen. So we need to keep everything tight. We need to be on our P's and Q's and make sure that this team gets the beating that they deserve from Chelsea. We take all this anger and all this disappointment and we put it on to them. So going into the team for this match, I'm going to go with the back three of Thiago Silva, Christensen, and Rudiger. On the right, I'm going to go with Azpilicueta. I think, I'm not sure if Reece James is at 100%. I think Ben Chilwell is going to come into the left side. I think after the Turin game, it's starting to shift. Alonso is starting to show his real side again. So I think definitely that's going to change. In the center of the park, I think we might even see a Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I'm thinking of a Ruben Loftus-Cheek and a Kovacic in the center, and the three up front. Hopefully Mason Mount is back, because now we realize how much we need and miss him in big games. So Mason Mount back in there, Romelu Lukaku, and Kai Havertz up front. I would have preferred, I think for this game, it would be better to have maybe Timo Werner instead of Kai Havertz, but I'm not sure that's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because it looks like Thomas Tuchel, when he plays Lukaku and Werner, he wants a two-strike partnership, which is, I don't know, it's very strange. But anyway, I think playing him on the right or the left of Lukaku would work much better, so he can play the balls into him and make the runs. But we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's your team selection against Southampton? Do you think we're gonna win? Is it gonna be 3 losses in a row? Who knows? Maybe 2 losses and a draw. That's even worse, isn't it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And yes, guys, again, enjoy the football, and I will see you after the game. I'm out. Peace.